Welcome back to Fast Five. Our three panelists are going to weigh on 5 different topics, and we'll see where our input gets back. Ken, Philippines. Duterte orders better access to birth control.
Well, it's birth control is always a controversial issue, and it really shouldn't be. Okay, people are going to have sex. They're going to need access to birth control. Either you pay a little bit now, or you're going to pay a lot later.
Well, one of the problems that we have is because Philippines is a Catholic nation.
Right.
So you have the issue of the legislator and money, and then the court saying no, 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 and the president says yes, yes, yes. And it's available to middle income and high and upper income individuals, but to the lower income, that probably is where the problem is. Really, where the issues are, birth control is not readily available.
Isn't that the way it is everywhere?
Of course it is.
The haves and the have-nots. The haves have it, they have access to everything. The have-nots don't. But the haves raise Cain about paying for welfare and things of the have-nots because they don't want to help them up front.
Is this an issue in which the philosophical beliefs of the president contradict the religious beliefs of those who elected him?
Unfortunately, sometimes leaders have to make tough decisions that are going to go against what their voters wanted. And sometimes it's for the best of the country, sometimes it's not.
But the courts contradict. Let's move on. Okay, Pacific Pro Football League. For non-NFL eligible players to participate, there's a 3-year window, I believe, between high school and college that players aren't eligible. If they can't get into a decent college or go into a JUCO level and participate, this is going to give them an outlet. They have the skills, they just maybe not are there with the book smarts.
Is Vince McMahon bringing back the XFL?
Actually, Mike Shanahan is involved with this. Okay, and we all know how well
Mike
Linda
did. Will be helping.
Oh, there you go.
Linda's going to help. Linda will be Small Business Administration.
Yep, that's right.
I'm sure we'll underwrite a loan or two.
Yes.
Donald Trump is a former football team owner.
Yes.
Okay, but from what I'm seeing here, they're talking 50 teams, 50 players at $50,000 a year income, and trying to get some college coaches and former pro coaches to step in. Do you think it's a good thing? And we're in the California market.
They were talking about in Florida too. I was listening to a report today about Florida because of the amount of stadiums that they have. I look at it this way. Look at the Grapefruit League for baseball. Look at what baseball does to train and bring up through a system baseball players.
Yep.
Who's the NFL uses their...
It was NFL Europe, and it's always been college football.
It's college football.
Okay.
So the college football's making all kind of bucks off of it. What's the NFL put in it? Why doesn't the NFL put the money? They're rich.
But these are athletes who can't get into a college more than likely, or don't have the financial resources to get into college and pay to play on the team. Because most college football teams, most of it's scholarship money going to help for the better program.
Is it just for these guys to play? Who says we have to provide a league for guys to play football?
Everyone gets a trophy nowadays, Ron. You have to be with the times. Okay, we're going to move on that one. Teen accidentally locks self into an abandoned prison cell. This was out in, I believe, Illinois or Indiana. They broke into a property, a former prison, and were horsing around and got locked into a cell. Ron?
Teen got what they deserve. Okay, I may have left them there for maybe overnight.
I hear they didn't call 911. Instead, they called the front desk of the fire department, and they came in and they had to use a sledgehammer to knock down a stone wall down, or a brick wall. Ken, you have any thoughts on it?
He was trespassing.
Okay.
So, technically, he got his night in jail for the trespassing.
The prison's been about an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
He got a taste of it, and maybe he won't do it again.
And the spokesman said, "Time served. We're moving on."
We're good.
Okay. 70,000 birds have paid the ultimate price since the miracle in the Hudson. Guys, is there any better thing that we can do with these geese rather than just slaughter them and toss them back into the river?
Sure, you can slaughter them and feed them to the homeless.
Okay. What about Ron? Do we
I
have
would
a
think with
goose
my-
problem over at the
No, but
Washington County International?
building there is done in mind with where stormwater management is. You keep the stormwater management away from where the geese will be on the flight. It seems to me with modern technology, there should be something on a plane. You got deer whistles on a car to keep you from hitting a deer. Why can't they have something on a plane that permeates the air and separates the birds?
Last
from
time I
the air?
checked, the
Plane's moving
car's
a lot
going a
fast.
little bit slower than a plane. But here's a thought. You know, some people said, well, you could do it more humanely. Set off fireworks, do lasers, this, that.
Forget
But
that.
you know, the same thought I had. 70,000 birds.
Shoot them and cook them.
Exactly.
It's good eating.
Okay. That's,
Over how many years?
I guess over the last 4 or
Since
5
Miracle
years.
on the
Miracle on the
Hudson, so,
Hudson.
yeah.
Since a miracle on the
But you know,
Hudson.
JFK had already dealt with this. It was actually up at LaGuardia, so maybe we could get them to change their runways and such. EPA accuses Fiat Chrysler of excess diesel emissions. Do we have another Volkswagen on our hands? Okay.
I mean, you know, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, you know, they're gonna do what they can to just skirt by the minimum requirements, and that way it doesn't affect their bottom line.
Until when? Until Friday.
Until Friday. There
Until
you go.
Friday.
Friday.
And then
Friday. This issue
there
disappears.
will
What
be-
EPA?
Yeah.
What EPA?
What
So
EPA?
Friday, the word goes out, and they don't have, that regulation goes bye-bye.
Who is the person nominated to take over the EPA? Anyone recall?
Somebody that wants to get rid of it, if I remember correctly.
Apparently, someone who only wants, you know, a weak job security is what my guess is. But you know, my question is regarding the burdens of the EPA structure, because my son just went through the Volkswagen. Okay, are our requirements too tight or are they too loose?
I don't know.
Okay, we're going to close out on that. Stay tuned. Last call will be up next.